There was a new content drop, a new program, new event, the second part of the missions for ranked seasons. All that fun stuff came out today. And I'm probably going to find myself in a weird minority when I say I think this program and this drop wasn't all that fantastic. It wasn't. Let's be honest. We'll break everything down. We'll get to the fun stuff, the fun bits. And yeah, I will fight the mob later. So ultimately here, let's start off where we always do. What's with the coming new and the new stuff? So today, season awards and double XP. Yay, till Monday. Woohoo. Season awards, collect Diaz, Willie Adames, and Kyle Schwarber unlock Lightning Corbin Carroll, Roberto Clemente program, and the Legends of the Event to get Greg Vaughn and J.R. Richards coming up. Conquest map is coming out Monday. Mike Schmidt Evolution program on the 20th, which is next Friday, alongside season 4 awards. And then next Tuesday, in a week from Tuesday, like 11 or so days, new ranked. And then in 2 weeks from now, new ranked and BRB on the 24th, ranked me on the 27th. I can talk. It's fine. So let's get into it. First, as always, let's start off with the shop. And this is really, we'll start off with the stuff that I know is going to annoy, that's going to divulge my annoyance here. All right, starting off here, we got Todd Helton, starting pitcher. He was a quarterback in Tennessee, starting before Peyton Manning. He's a starter with the 4-seam slider, changeup, cutter, sinker. So meta. We'll see how this thing looks. He's kind of an expensive lad, but he's a pitcher, left. Good numbers, it looks like here for the ones that matter. The 116 hit per 9, K per 9's just under 100. His clutch is above 100 at 119. So again, might not be the worst card. Next up, you got Raleigh Fingers, the left fielder. Jesus Louises. 100, 104, 102, 106. He's got good clutch at 111. He's can field decently. He's going to be on the O'Neill Cruz team there. Nice little, good, decent speed. He's going to have, listen, he might be fairly okay if we could sneak a pack in there. Next up, Jurickson Profar. Relief pitcher style. 4-seam, curve, circle change, sinker, slurve. High hit per 9. Decent K per 9. His clutch is 113. He throws 97, so it's not exactly going to be like throwing flamethrowers here or nothing. But nevertheless, it'll get the job done. 97 reliever. Can't really complain there. Next up, we got designated hitter Zach Wheeler, 90, 104, 92, 100 respectively. He will be on the O'Neill Cruz team. His secondary is short, so you could play him at short. I don't think I would, but again, we have Jacob deGrom, who's just as bad, if not worse, over there. He's kind of cheap as well. And it looks like we got reliever River Ryan, who is a shortstop, can play second and third. Max contact on both sides. 69, 73 power. Pretty nice there on that right-handed side. Decent fielder. He will be on the O'Neill Cruz team with an 82 arm, decent speed. Could be styling, whiling out there. I know I'm in the weird minority when I say I like this. I like the out of position stuff. It just spices things up, so we're not seeing the same darn thing over and over again. And how expensive is he? Not too expensive. So there's that. Let's take a look at the Season 3 awards, and this is sort of where my annoyance is going to rise, but I'll get into that in a second. You don't get the rant yet, boys. You gotta wait. Mark Vientos is one of the 99s, 118, 125, 106, 103. Clutch is 106. Decent enough fielding, good enough arm, decent accuracy, first and shortstop eligibility. You might at third. Should be okay. Well, hey, who knows? We've seen worse. And then Jose Barrios is the other 99. Sinker, slur, 4-seam, circle change, and a cutter. Good stamina. Hit per 9 is 104. K per 9 is 82. Walks per 9 is pretty high. His clutch is max. Not too shabby. 6 quality starts. Wow. Another call-up card. Javier Sanjoa, I don't know if I said that right. 111, 65, 116, 66. Clutch is 115. Good enough. Good fielding, decent arm, decent speed, pretty decent across the board there. He can play center, middle infield, and the corner outfield spots. Next up, Spencer Horitz. Ties Bouger record for total bases in the game. 112, 115 versus right. 72, 70 versus left. Clutch is 107. He can play first, second, and left. Not too shabby there, I would say. And then last but not least is Samuel Algieri. who got his first win. So this is a card I will probably buy because I'm a filthy Angel Homer. The lefty throws a four-seam, circle change, slider, and a sweeping curve. 97 stamina, 114 hit per 9, 102 K per 9. Walks a little low, clutches 112, but he did get his. He was the first Italian-born pitcher to record a win in an MLB game since 1949. So there you go, a little bit of history there. I assume he's the last one. Yes, he is. And then there's a new chase card, Sammy Sosa as well. 110, 125, 114, 117. He is the signature series. He's got a great arm. Decent enough speed, can play all the outfield spots, so spice it up there. I'm sure he's an expensive lad. He is very expensive. And of course, there's all ball pack. New headliner is Ron Guidry. The lefty's going to have a slider, four-seam, two-seam curve, and a change. He's a 98. Decent stamina. K per 9's okay. Decent card overall. I don't think he's a little expensive right now. I assume that'll go down. But that is all of that. Today is another more free captain packs, which is interesting. They're going to be feeding us these, I'm guessing, because they want us ever to have them all. So yeah, let's go to there. Let's just double check. I want to make sure, because they mentioned the collection, so I just want to see if they've updated it. No, they haven't updated it yet. I thought they would. They might not. Let me... let's go to special. I just want to see. No, everything stays the same. And then there's the special one here for Corbin Carroll. Let's take a look at Corbin Carroll once we get into it, and we'll kind of work our way backwards. 102, 110, 109, 116. His clutch is 108. Fast as balls. He can field. He can throw. Doesn't fit the O'Neill Cruz team, which is a bummer. Doesn't really fit any of the teams. Kind of a bummer. But again, this is what we're dealing with. I think this card's going to slap. Good leadoff hitter, and he's well-deserved. So let's get into the thing that's going to start my little sort of spectacles rant. Let's start off with the Roberto Clemente thing. You just get some packs along the way in this 99 Roberto Clemente. Max contact, both sides, 90, 93 power respectively against right and left. Clutch is 125. Guy's going to have a flipping cannon, so he does fit the O'Neill Cruz boost. Decent enough speed on that front. And how to get him... I don't think this is overly hard. It's only 21 mission, 21 points, obviously. So you get, 6, 8. You get 10 here, so you get more than halfway there. And then it's just these missions you have to do, which I don't think is going to be overly difficult, to be honest with you. And then you can get, if you play the event, you'll get some stuff there. So nothing too complicated. It's a short little program. It kind of coincides with this because probably people didn't have that done. But let's talk about this. I want to talk about this. I posted on Twitter when I was at work that these cards should have been better. One is the same goddamn card art for 3 of them because of the Cubs team no-hitter. So you get, for all of them, you get, Porter Hodge, you get Nate Pearson, you get Shota Imaga. And mind you, they're all 96s across the board. So the only one that's higher is the 98. What I said they should have done is said, this should have been 97, 97, 97. I would have made the Shoto card 98. This would have been a 99. And then guess what? You get a free 99. We're in September. The idea of the power creep to me at this point is all but gone. We sort of blew it out of the water. Now, granted, 2 of the 3 cards here in that set are relievers. 96 relievers are still going to play regardless. But it seems stupid to me personally. One, that's the same stinking card art here that you couldn't just fix it. And I know that's a Topps Now thing, not so much an MLB The Show thing. But if you're going to do this, can you at least, fix it, cart people? Because most people aren't gonna be doing the triangle thing. So if they have both these pitchers in there, which to be fair, I don't think Porter Hodge is gonna get in there at the 4-seam slurve and a splitter. You might use Nate Pearson because he's got a decent mix here: 4-seam slider, curve, 2-seamer splitter. You might use him, so you're not gonna be confused probably. But if you have them both for a Cubs theme team, it's gonna be a little bit of an issue. But again, I think these should have been bumped up. In short, these should be at 90. It should be a little bit higher. I don't know why we're trying to keep top style cards down. This whole weird thing started years ago. I think in 20 or 21, people were upset. They gave it a 99 Jazz and it was too good or something. Hey, top style guy was too good. Shut up. Let's get into this. So we have Logan Driscoll, 118, 87, 102, 65 against left and right. He can catch first and corner outfield spots. Decent numbers for his first career hit. And completes game-winning run. Hey, that's kind of nifty. Good for that guy. He doesn't fit any teams, though, so do what you will with him. 114 clutch, by the way. First picture of the trio of the same. Border Hodge, who I said already has a 4-seam slurve and a splitter. Exciting stuff. His hit per 9 course is going to be maxed out. Clutch is maxed out. Stamina 26. If you really want to use him, cool. Going over to Nate Pearson, sort of the same thing. He's got the 5 pitches, 4-seam, slider, curve, 2-seam, splitter. It's all going to be hard. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have outlier. Okay. But he's going to throw pretty hard. So if you want to throw him in the pen, that's pretty good. The only thing I would say is everything's kind of hard. You could hide the splitter. I would say the splitter. The 4-seam, 2-seam can play off each other. The slider, splitter might even play off each other a little bit because of their same speed. Curveball's going to be its own sort of thing because it's slower than anything else. Next up, Showa gets another card. 4-seam, splitter, sinker, slurve, circle, change. His other card didn't really play. His 99 from season 1 I don't think played as well as I would have thought. This one maybe could a little bit. Who knows? If you can play off of things, I think it'll work. He might be a little nifty card to throw in there every once in a while. And then you get these from the drops. I don't recall who was who. We'll take a look. But you get Schwarber, 105, 125, 114, 110, vision 75, discipline is 125, clutch is 113. So he'll get a little bit of a boost and stay the same. The era Schwarber has begun. It reminds me of his card from a couple years ago, where he had, it was sort of the same thing. It was a 98. But he gets first place and right field eligibility. So kind of fits there again. Do all the missions. Now we should be at the point where you can kind of make the team. So this should be a little bit easier. General missions, all that fun stuff. So it doesn't seem too difficult. Again, I'm probably going to pick up Spencer, so I'll get some points there. And then once you collect them all, remember, you can get your free Corbin Carroll. So that's about everything. And again, the only thing else they added here is if you do play. Oh, let's take a look at the event. Let's take a look at the event cards. Sorry, that's my bad. Let's take a look at the event cards really quick. To see here. So you get a millionaire pack with 1 win, some 5-pack bundles. J.R. Richards, who you're going to get here at 10 wins, I believe. So there's no rewinds yet, but I'm sure they'll be coming. 10 wins, you get J.R. Richards, 3-out strikeout club card. It doesn't have max K per 9. That's funny. Slider, 4-seam cutter, and a 2-seam. Everything's hard, so I don't know how he'll play. Keep that in mind, but if you're a Houston fan, could be good on the Houston team. It's just everything he throws hard, so think up for the hard. Stats aren't too bad. But I don't know. Here's the Greg Vaughn. Max power, 92, 88 contact, respectively. His first 50 home run season. Play left to right fielding. It's got a lot to be desired. But it's a 50 home run card, and that's that. So, yeah. Just take a look at rank. The thing they added here, as you know, is they added more missions. I didn't want to play. That's my bad. I wanted to review the program. Oopsie poopsie. Oopsie poopsie. Let's go ranked here. So the only thing they added was the second part of these missions here, so you can get. So now this is probably when people sort of play where they get all this stuff because it's a little bit easier now because you can still get these. So a little bit easier. Sort of get things here. So keep that in mind as you got about 2 weeks to do this, and then again get your Brucey Bruce and your choice of B. Lark or Paul O'Neill, who we went over when they dropped. So that is everything, and they added at the back end here. You can get the out of the park pack here at the back end here, out of the park choice pack OOP out of position pack numero trace. So that's everything. Again, I was a little bit harsher on the drop because I think they could have done a little bit more with some of the rankings. But again, that's neither here nor there. I'm sure people probably loved it because, hey, free 99, which of course I love too. But they did some stuff stupidly, and we're trying not to be positive. We're trying to do, be smart about it. So enjoy the weekend play. Hopefully everyone gets a chance to play because it is double XP. I will try my darndest to play, and we're about 69 days from now for this stuff sort of resetting. Nice. But again, these are all core cards. So that being said, let me know down below. Did you enjoy this drop? Do you think it was bad? Did it have a lot to be desired? Leave a comment down below. Like it if you dislike. If you like it, dislike. If you dislike it, subscribe so you don't miss more action just like this. With all that being said, my name is Specs, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.